No, just like a chat.
Okay.
Okay, we're live from Tokyo with my guest Jude Ferrari, the designer behind Maison J Simone. She just had her presentation here in Tokyo. So can you tell us all about the collection Villain?
Yeah. So the whole collection is based on vintage superheroes, and for the modernity, there is a mix with Street Fighter kind of aesthetic. It's for me the way to make like the woman really powerful in a way, because for me superheroes are every day in the streets and every woman are superheroes. So it's just to inner the superheroes but with like a fashion collection, to wear colors with bold shoulders and not to be scared, to like be you and to show yourself to the world. I'm taking as well like some masculine wardrobe elements such as tie, because for me tie is like the most elegant thing of a man, and I wanted to make it a bit more absurd and funny by make it shorter, so that it's bring like humoristic but keeping the elegance.
Yeah, I can definitely see that retro game aesthetic with the colors, um, and yeah, just the the tie as well. It kind of you've kind of created different sort of characters. It's almost like video game characters, and um, it reminds me of when I play like Tekken or something like that. The women characters are also are very powerful and cool,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's cool to see that. So, have you been inspired by any games in particular, or when you were growing up, did you play any games that may have inspired this?
I'm in a family of six children. I'm the youngest, and they were all playing video games. But because I'm the youngest, I could not play at all. I
Mm.
have just to watch them,
Oh,
and I
okay.
actually enjoyed it a lot. And they were playing a lot of time like a Street Fighter, actually,
Hmm.
like the old video games. So this aesthetic I really loved since like years now. And I really was inspired by like Black Widow, which is a really old superhero from the 80s. Magneto, like a lot of women actually that nobody really knows, because
Mm.
women superheroes are never really well known, but they have like such powerful outfits and personality that I was inspired by that actually.
Awesome. And could you tell us a bit more about your background? Like, how did you get into fashion, and where did you study?
Yeah. I studied at Central St. Martin in fashion design with marketing. Then I worked for Jacques Mus. I was a designer at Zara and written afterwards, which is a crazy brand in Japan. So
Hmm.
my love for Japan started at this time. And I like I'm doing clothes since I'm a kid. To be honest, I was like always trying to modify stuff, and at school I was known as the girl that dressed weirdly.
Hmm.
That was my name. It
Oh,
was a
cool.
really
Wow.
long name because I was in a really like traditional school. All the girls were wearing the same outfits, not a uniform, but kind of
Mm.
them. And I was the one wearing colors. And in Paris, when you wear colors, you're already a weirdo.
Mm. So you were pushing boundaries quite early on in
Yeah,
fashion.
I've changed my style, I think, as every teenager, to be honest, but it was always kind of different from the others. um, Maybe because I'm from a like family with yeah,
Hmm.
6 children, so maybe I wanted to like step up from them, and I don't know from where it's coming from, but actually I think that living in this town pushed me to like find my own personality
Hmm.
and not be a sheep.
Yeah. Was it like a small town
Yeah, it's a
in?
small town. It's a really it's known to be a, like kind of a posh area where everybody is kind of in Paris. I'm sorry, but they're all kind of judging each other. That's
Mm.
why everybody's wearing black. Is that because they don't want to be judged?
Mm.
In Neuilly-sur-Seine, it's kind of even worse. And I really love it, to be honest. I I'm used to it now, and I'm happy like to be a unique kind of, even if it's just clothes, to be honest, but just be brave enough to be who you are and to express it inside and outside.
Hmm. And why did you choose London as a place to, study and maybe pursue your career earlier on?
Yeah,
Because you're from
um,
Paris, which is Paris is known for, being a fashion
true.
capital.
But the best school in the world is in London. All the big designers are coming from there.
The,
Like
the best what is from London?
the best school
Oh, the
in the
school.
world.
Okay, Saint Martin.
They're taking only 5 people in Europe every year. Uh, upon 2,649%. It's super hard to get in, and it
Wow.
took me almost 3 years because it's super hard to get in.
Wow.
So yeah, that's why I wanted to go there. To be honest, and it was the best time of my life. Like an amazing experience, incredible.
And how did you, you mentioned you work at Jacquemus. How did you kind of get that uh, career path? Was it through networking or
I did kind of a little project just for him, like a video to convince him to take me.
like an interview video?
Not really, like I did a fake campaign for him.
Okay.
Like I redesigned his own clothes, but I put it on in men's, and
Wow.
before he was not doing men at all. So I like created Jacques Men, and I did a like a commercial for him just to show him that I was really really motivated,
Cool. And how
and
did
it worked.
how did he see that?
He saw that because I found his personal email
Oh, okay.
because I'm really dedicated.
So you really just like made the video and you sent it, and he
Yeah,
didn't know
and
who
with
you
a
was, and
portfolio and saying like, "Hey, I would love to work for you."
wow, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so maybe that's the tip if you want to
Mm.
have a job.
Just put yourself out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and why did you want to have this presentation in Tokyo?
First of all, because I'm selling like in Tokyo stores, so I wanted to come closer to my customers. I've got a lot of like followers as well in on Instagram, and because the topic was kind of the aesthetic of Street Fighter, and Street Fighter
Mm.
is from Tokyo, I really
Yeah.
wanted like to bring the video, like the whole show and the whole collection to where it belongs in a way, to where everything like started, and that's why like the show was in a really little space. It was to absorb people into the video game, and that's why people could play after
Oh,
in the
yeah,
video
yeah,
game with the looks that they just saw.
yeah.
Voilà.
Um, why do you think people in Tokyo or Japan have an interest in your brand?
I think because it's kind of colorful. It's quite bold, but at the same time, you can find some like really refined piece and more simple. So I think it talks to like for me, Japanese people are way more open to wear colors and like funky stuff, but they like as well to find like something chic, elegance,
Mm.
and well designed kind of, and a bit simple. And my brand really offers both. So I think yeah that because there is for me no judgment in Japanese street. Like in Tokyo, you can wear whatever you want,
Mm.
and you will just be like super cool.
Yep.
So that's why my brand fits that much. Like they love glitter, and I love glitter.
Yeah, I found there is a like a polarity in the fashion here in Japan. Like, yeah, you have
Mm,
people just wearing all black, and then if you go to like Harajuku, there's that like
yeah,
Harajuku style of like really colorful,
true.
vibrant. Um, so in this collection, you have the more sort of vibrant stuff. Is there another, your other stuff that's more kind of simple and
Yes, actually, even in the collection, like there were some a little bit simple, simplified looks, like a super long dress that was just blue with a patch. It's just that because I've styled it with the hat that is looking like extra, but if you take it off the hat, it's just a blue dress. Or even there were a blue outfit as well. That can be kind of worn every day. So it depends on the styling as well. Like some pieces can look like super extra and too much, but if you take it out from the crazy look and you just wear it with your
mm-hmm.
own clothes that you've got in your closet, it's super chill at the end.
Okay. And how have you sort of been putting your brand out there and marketing it? Maybe like through social media, or like how did the Japan market kind of
Yeah,
become
social
aware?
media a lot, and press as well, like magazines. Thanks to my PR Iroko, which is amazing. And so with magazines, I think that like uh, Tokyo people, like Japanese people, really loves to read magazines. Like it's really
Mm,
they are really reading it, and they are following what they are seeing on it. In I feel that in France, for example, nobody gives a shit, to be honest,
mm.
about what they see in magazine. In Japan, if you are in a magazine, is that you are popular and is that it's good, so you have to buy it,
Yeah,
which is quite great for
I
me.
still believe in print. Like
Me too, but
I think,
I feel
but
like in France, no, it's not a thing anymore.
yeah, like in the age of social media, like Instagram videos and TikToks, like which get lots of views. Before, my view was like, oh, you can't really like who's really reading the magazine. But the thing about magazines is people actually keep the magazines. Um, they put them on their coffee table. They keep them around like forever. And, like they collect the magazines.
True.
So I think, yeah, I still believe in magazines as well. Have you been doing any photo shoots with your brand here in Tokyo, or you mostly do the shoots in France?
For now, no, I for all this collection, I've done the shooting in Paris. Um, yeah, I've done everything in Paris. Then I came here with everything done, which is quite hard for me because I mean Paris is that to manage everything from that far. It's a bit of a struggle, so that's why I prefer to have everything done and to come. Last year I've done the collection in Paris and I did the shoot in Tokyo. So see, there's no rules.
Okay. And worldwide, where are your stores? I mean, where are your products like
uh,
in stores?
Paris and Tokyo, but I sell quite well in America.
Okay. Australia? Not yet.
Not yet. I would love
Mm.
to
Hmm.
if you find me stores.
Yeah, guys, hit her up. Um, and what was the design process behind this particular collection? Like, what inspired you to do the video game theme, or was it always on your mind that you
It
wanted to do
wasn't
it?
always on my mind. There is quite like the superhero vibe. Is kind of the second time I'm really like playing with it. I just like everything that is super exaggerated, like the shoulders or some parts that I love to like emphasize. And yeah, I just did a lot of research, especially upon like really old books, and I've done some collage and tried to like mix stuff together. And to see people in the streets is really intriguing. How like they look,
Mm.
how they dress. It depends on where you are, like which area, which time of the day, and I love to see people. Human is the most inspiring animal in the world.
Yeah, for sure. Like, so you get in when you see somebody wearing your brand out in the
I
street, you get inspired to
yeah,
changes, yeah.
definitely.
And yeah, because I noticed your brand definitely plays with like the masculine
Yeah.
and the feminine. Um, so how do you kind of how are you kind of balancing that? Well, first of all, is your collection just for women?
This one, yes.
Yep.
Normally, no, but this one I really wanted to like focus on women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But after, if a man wants to wear
Yep.
everything, he can
Yeah,
wear
yeah, yeah.
and everything. But yeah, like I really wanted to like just focus on women for this one.
Mm-hmm. So are you using kind of the masculinity aspect to showing to sort of
I
empower?
like to say, yeah. Sorry, I'm cutting you because I love to say that I love making women macho.
Mm-hmm.
Is macho English
Mature?
name as
Yeah,
well?
mature.
Macho?
Mature.
No, macho. Macho, macho,
Mature. Oh, macho. Macho.
macho.
Macho.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I love to make a woman look macho,
Okay. Okay.
which is normally just for men
Mm-hmm.
because there is only men that are macho. But I love that my woman is a macho woman
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Okay.
So like you can be a woman, but you can be a like a badass queen and have like so much. Like you can keep your femininity, but being powerful. And sometimes we forget this.
Mm.
Like for a lot of people, if you are powerful, you're not feminine, but I don't know why. So I'm just like
I
bringing
guess
that.
that relates to the color because I mean, color is bold and bright.
Yeah,
But if you're like bold and bright, it's like you're confident and you're putting
true.
yourself out there.
Exactly. That's what I'm really trying to do. Like
Mm,
that, I won't ever. Like you know the sensation when you have a new playlist in your AirPod, you're walking in the street, and you feel like so well that
mm,
you feel super powerful. Actually, it's sunny out there. You're like dressed well, and you have this new music in your ears. And I just want this feeling to be like everyday feeling when we wear my clothes. I don't know if my metaphor is
yeah,
understood, but I definitely understand the it's
yeah.
my
It's like
sensation.
it's confidence, like color and being bright and bold.
Yeah,
It's all about confidence, putting yourself out there, like standing out. Because I think some people think maybe femininity is about being small and sort of
yeah,
hiding
exactly.
and wearing like not as bold colors, but you can be bright, you can stand out and uh, be macho and still be feminine as well.
Exactly.
But yeah, the ties are super cute.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, so I guess that's like a play on sort of a typically masculine
Yeah,
garment,
but
but
make
you
it cute.
make it cute as well. Yeah, that's really cool. And so, what are your plans for the rest of Fashion Week, or in the next few years to come, or any projects coming? Or
Rest of Fashion Week, I'm doing a pop up on Saturday and a showroom for buyers this week as well. And then for the future would be to do more shows in Tokyo, to have like more stores in Tokyo as
hmm
well, and even in other places like Asia or Australia.
hmm
And yeah, to conquer the world with colors. We need colors in life.
for sure. Um, Jude, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on. And where can people find you online?
On Instagram at Maison J Simone, or on my website www.maisonjsimone.com.
And people can order through your
Yeah,
website
of
and that
course,
sort of thing.
to the website. Yeah,
Cool, amazing.
worldwide.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.